Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite brands of paper, and that is this. This is Life Stationery, and I've got a few different versions of it here. Just want to do a really quick video just talking about how this paper performs. Now, Life Stationery is a Japanese paper brand, and they make super high quality, beautiful paper products. And as I said, I have a range of them here. They're all slightly different, but I've written with them with the same pens and everything. And I just wanted to quickly talk through that. Obviously, they come in different sizes. Like even the Noble Note notebook here comes in different sizes. There's like a little pocket notepad. There's the B6, there's a B5 notebook, there's A5. I think, you know, a range of different things. It's great. They have a really awesome range, the different line rules. You can get grid, you can get plain, you can get lined. It's all kind of there, as well as things like writing pads for letters and things like that. So let's quickly run through these. So this is the Life Vermilion range. This is the B6 version. I've also got the B5 of this. I use this as one of my like everyday note-taking pads. In each of these, I've written with a Lamy Safari, extra fine with Lamy Black, a color Pilot Capless, fine with Colorverse Atau, the Mont Blanc 149 with Pilot Roshuku Tsukiyo, great ink in that pen. I've also written with a Caran d'Ache 849 ballpoint, a Retro 51 Tornado Rollerball, a Unipin Fineliner 0.4, and then a Palomino Blackwing 602. This is a very basic test. Now, these notebooks have a cream colored paper, and the line version, the line rule is red, hence Vermilion. And I like it a lot. As I said, this is a really convenient paper. It performs really well. These are sewn bound and they're pretty affordable. Now, if you look at the reverse of this, you see the only thing that has come through is the Retro 51, and that's kind of just bled through just a little bit. And that is a trend we find across all of these pads. I'm going to say that straight up. Everything performs well. A little bit of bleed through from the Retro 51 Rollerball. But that is the Vermilion. Lovely notebook, very simple, very clean, and you know, just a really nice little like everyday carry notebook. If you want something a little step up, this is another B6. I love B6 and B5 size. I just love them. The Noble Note Rule pad is a like, you know, sewn into little signatures, and then sort of like, I suppose that's like a thermal binding, soft binding, which means that they sit really nicely open on your desk. This is once again a creamy sort of colored paper, you know, which is beautiful, but with a standard sort of rule. The only thing is I find the line rule to be a little bit wide on some of these. And if we look at the back, so this is the Noble Note B6, same writing instruments, they all look really good on the surface. One thing about the Life paper is the cream colored papers tend to make the inks look a little bit more dull. You do get shading, you don't get a whole lot of sheen. You get a little bit here from the Pilot Roshuku, but that is in quite a wet pen. On the reverse, the exact same performance. A little bit of bleed through there from the Retro 51, but everything else performs quite well. As I said, these particular notebooks come in a range of different sizes, like top bound, side bound, all that kind of stuff. Grid, plain, ruled, lots of good options. The next notebook we're going to look at is from the Symphony range. And these are these have a hard card cover and then a wire coil binding, which is very nice. The one I have here is the grid version, of course, because these are spiral bound. They sit completely flat. You can fold them back on themselves for convenience, all that kind of thing. The paper here is a whiter paper, which I approve of a lot. And then if we look at the writing sample now, you see everything looks great here. That was an error from me. I started writing with the black pen again, finish it off with the capless there. The colors look okay. The pencil performs okay on this, but it's very smooth paper. It's exceptionally smooth. And on the reverse, Retro 51 through again, nothing else. So performing quite well. The Retro 51s are aggressive. Like, let's make that clear. It is an aggressive refill. So I don't know how people do like everyday writing with those on terrible quality paper when you've got good quality paper here, kind of, I wouldn't say struggling, but like being pushed to its limits. And then we get two versions of the L writing paper, and this is letter writing paper. So the A5 version with cream, and then the B5 version with white paper. Looking at this A5 version, you see it's got a decorative border and the lines don't go all the way to the edge. This is really for writing letters, you know, writing actual like letters that you send in the mail to people and things like that beautiful old-fashioned stuff. If we look at the cream versus the white, you see one is very cream, one is quite white. The reverse of this page shows the exact same performance. So these are, the quality of the paper remains the same across all the different versions of the paper. It just comes in different formats, different colors, different line rules, things like that. But this performs nicely. If you're writing with fountain pens, even that, quite wet Mont Blanc 149 there, you're not gonna have a problem. And then on the B5 notebook, if we look at the paper here, I think the inks look really lovely on the white paper. They really do. They look beautiful. You get beautiful shading and hits of the sheen, but not a whole lot of it. It's really, really good paper. Once again, the line doesn't go all the way to the edge, but this is a more plain paper. If you're into something that's a bit more minimalist, a bit more clean, not so decorative, this is a lovely option. And the reverse shows the same performance. Retro 51 coming through, but nothing else. So that is a very, very quick look at some of the Life Stationery paper products that I love and use all the time. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. If nothing else, just showing you the quality that the paper across this range can handle a lot of fountain pens and things like that. So like and subscribe, hit the notifications button, all that kind of stuff. If you've got products you think I should be looking at, I'd love to hear from you. Please get in touch if there's a way you'd like to support the channel. I'd really love to hear from you. In the meantime, enjoy your paper products, whatever they may be. Check out Life Stationery if you're not familiar. If you are, continue to use them because they're beautiful and I love them. And I'll talk to you soon.